So what's going on guys, Kaids here, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's one I'll show you new top 10 prop hunt maps in Fortnite creative mode. So lately with the new Fortnite updates and different things that they have implemented, a lot of people have said that a bunch of prop hunt maps which previously worked are right now glitching, have a bunch of bugs and much more. So here's another video with all the maps pre-made. All of them are new and I have checked that no lags or no bugs are there whatsoever. So if you want to get the newest codes with no glitches and no bugs, then this is the place that you've been looking for. And on top of all of that, I have found two unique maps which have never seen cool features added. So for example, you'll have 5-minute rounds, and in every round you'll be able to hide like in normal prop hunt mode. But on top of all of that, the added feature will be that the zone will be moving. So if the hunters cannot find you in those 5 minutes, the zone will start moving and you'll have to adjust and somehow hide from them as well while moving to the other zone. In my opinion, this idea is 10 out of 10, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. So, take a look at the first map on my list is the one and only Jurassic Park. Huge and amazing prop hunt mode. Everything will be simple and straightforward. From all the players that you will have, each of them will split to 2 teams. One will be the hunters and one will be the seekers. Each team will randomly be split to different locations, and hunters will be given boogie bombs, smoke grenades, and different items and weapons to use to seek out the hiders, and the people who are hiding will be given different items as well to hide better, to mask their location, and much more. So by just taking a look at the gameplay itself, in my opinion it looks 10 out of 10. The theme and then just the giant park itself, in my opinion, amazing. So in general you'll have a lot of space, there'll be no timer, so hunters don't have to worry about seeking them too fast or too slow. And on top of all of that, you'll be able to come anything you want, a tree, car, any item, or anything you prefer. If this map sounds interesting to you, then here it is. Then going over to the second map on my list is a really unique and amazing prop hunt map, but this time it has a Skywars theme. So yeah, first things first, the gravity will be added, so you can just hop and bounce through different islands. Every island of course will have furniture and anything that you want to become. And of course hunters will have different tools like bows, boogie bombs, and different things to help them with finding people. Whenever you get killed as a hider, you'll get all the weapons and you'll be able to help the hunters. But with that said, still the hiders themselves will be able to win by collecting 10 coins. If they find all of them, which are on every single island, then they win the match. Of course, there'll be automatic respawns and leaderboards, so you'll be able to keep in count for all the points and everything else. If you want to try this one out, then this is it. Then take a look at another one. Here you can see a huge red desert pyramid. Lately, I haven't seen any this type of theme prop hunt map, so when I found it, I thought it's really unique and amazing, and definitely all of you will like it. So here it is. First things first, there will be a huge pyramid in which you can hide as well. But on top of all of that, before the pyramid, there will be trees that you can become, furniture, or whatever. Then on top of all of that, like we know this is a big map, so you have to at least have 8 to 12 people. So to not make the matches too long, hunters will have a plane to seek out the hiders. Of course, the hider team will be able to collect points and win if they collect all of them. So then the fourth map on my list is really unique and in my opinion amazing new modern project mansion. So it basically has the rich aka modern style theme, but on top of all that, the house itself is not finished. So whenever you will go inside the house, you will see a lot of furniture just laying around randomly. And in my opinion, it kind of adds really amazing and cool theme, especially for the seekers. So it would be more challenging to find random people and random furniture that they have become, because the whole house itself will be in a huge mess. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. So at the beginning of the video, I said that they are amazing and new maps that you haven't ever seen. So this is one of them. First things first, I think all of you are familiar with dropper maps. If you're not, then here's the video which explained and will give you a bunch of map codes. So basically, in short, you just drop down and try to not hit anything on your way down. If you land on something, then you respawn back to the top. So with that said, here is a prop hunt mode in the same dropper style. So both of the themes will be spawned on top of the dropper, and each of them will have an objective. And before every level, there will be a specific block on top of the dropper which hiders will have to become. Whenever they have done that, they just drop down and try to survive to the next level. The same thing do hunters, but they try to kill them and try to be the first ones who land and reach the next level. Whoever team succeeds and lands first wins the match. And just like I said, there'll be 8 droppers in total, so 8 matches. Whenever that's done, you can just switch teams and do it again. And by the way, for added difficulty, the hiding team can as well collect coins and win in that way. So yeah, with that said, this is amazing game mode and you should definitely try this one out. So with that said, we are right now in the middle of the list. So if you're lost at what place we are, now you know that we have covered 5 maps and there are 5 more to go. But before we start, if you want to support my channel so I could make more lists and more content daily, then what you can do for free is go in your Fortnite item shop and add KaidGames as your support creator code. So with that said, let's continue the list. So then whenever you'll go in the next map, you'll be able to be in a pirate island. So yeah, first things first, the island itself will be in a night mode. So adding that cool feature, that bunch of lamps and different things will be able to give you more light and add an extra difficulty. Of course, like per usual, the seekers will have to seek out the hiders and hiders will be able to collect 10 coins. But if they want to do that, they'll have to give up their location, making it easier for their hunters to find them. So this is the best part, that you'll be able to use strategy, communicate in different voice channel in the Fortnite itself, how they will do that, what's their plan and much more. And on top of all that, you'll be able to go in houses, as well there will be underground dungeons, which you can find extra features and extra items. You can either way be the passive team, which just hides and tries to outrun the timer, or the attacking team, which just tries to collect coins as fast as possible before the hunters find them. Whatever you choose, just have as much fun as possible. Then the next map on my list is called The Office. Everything is plain and straightforward. You are in a huge building, aka office, and you have to hide from all the hunters. The map rules and everything else applies like previous maps. All that new is here that there is different design. And on top of all that, remember that there'll be about 20 to 30 rooms. Each room will have different furniture that you can become. And especially in this one, this is the hardest for the hunters. The items will be so many that it will take a lot of time to find players. So that's why map creator gave them a bunch of items which will help out to seek them faster. So if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then the next map on my list is a lot smaller for a few people. Not always we can find up to 8 or 16 players. So here's the map for about 4 to 8. And it is called the Tropical Summer Island. Everything will be in a huge fog, so most time you'll not be able to see where you're going, where other people are hiding or where your opponents are, making it, in my opinion, even more fun and enjoyable. And on top of all that, this is one of the unique maps which the zone will be moving. So whenever the timer will be done, you'll have to move, giving up your hiding spot or location you're at. And like I said, there'll be a huge cloud, aka fog, so you will not be able to see the hunters and you'll have to move as slowly as possible so they can hear you and see you. So I personally tried this one out with 6 to 7 players and we had so much fun because most time we couldn't see almost anything. So for the fun of it, we trolled and laughed a lot at the hunters themselves. If this sounds fun to you, then here it is. So going over to one of the last maps on my list is map called Forest Camp. This time it will be in a huge forest theme, and on top of all that, for hiding purposes or just for finding coins, the hiders themselves will have an extra feature, which is the smoke bombs. They'll be able to hide their location if the hunters are too close to them, and as well they'll be able to use it strategically to throw off their hiding spot. Like I said, it will be in a forest theme, so you'll be able to come a tree, furniture or whatever you want. And on top of all that, I think it's first time seeing this actually prop hunt mode in a forest theme, so if you were looking for one, then this is it. And having said that, this is the last map on the list, which is called Moving Zone in a Cube. The rules are really simple, it's basically the same thing. If the hunters don't find you in 2 to 3 minutes, the zone starts moving. And obviously, if you don't want to get eliminated, you have to move as well, giving out your spot. But this time there'll be a bunch of buildings, so making it harder for the hunters to see you, as well as just random furniture laying around, making it easier for the hiding team. As well, it had like the Chinese kind of building theme, which in my opinion kind of looks cool. So if you're a fan of Lucky Landing and you want to play in it, prop hunt game mode, then here it is. And with that said, that's that. I really do appreciate it for watching and I hope you enjoyed. This was my top 10 list of the best and new prop hunt maps in Fortnite creative mode. If you're looking for more creative map lists, then check my channel out and you'll find all of them already made. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to click like and subscribe to keep up to date with every video, top 10 list or whatever I make, which is every single day. And as well, if you want to submit your own map, then go in the description down below. Find my Discord link and in Discord specific channel, tap out your code, I'll check it out, and if it's good enough, I'll feature it in the next list. If you have any questions or future video improvements, comment that down below. As well, to get notified for every video whenever it's live, enable that notification bell. With that said, hope you enjoyed. My name is Kaid, you have an amazing day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane. offer you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own.